What a do, YouTube? It's BFOMoto, and yes, that's a different name than my last videos. You guys don't need to go back through and be like, fuck, did he change his name? Yes, I did. The reason being is because I realized something kind of embarrassing, actually. I realized that there is a motovlogger who's significantly more popular than I am, named Chase on Two Wheels, and I decided that BFO on Wheels sounded a tiny bit too similar to that for my own liking, so I decided to change it. So now I'm BFOMoto. Yeah, so that's a thing. Okay, let me start off with the fact that I have no idea how this fucking motovlog is going to turn out, because the last, like, two that I recorded, or at least tried to record, my audio was, like, glitchy as ass. I also happen to be losing my voice a little bit again, so that's a thing as well. But the last two videos that I've recorded have been, like, just fucking choppy as shit when it comes to audio, and I'm trying to figure out if it's my camera, because my camera's developed two really big cracks that I have no idea where it came from. Not on the lens, obviously, just on the frame itself. And I'm trying to decide whether it's the body damage itself that fucked something up on the inside, or if it's the cable that I'm using. So I'm hoping to be able to figure that out pretty soon. In the last video, I was telling you guys about how me and my girlfriend ended up breaking up, and we were considering getting back together and seeing if that was going to happen. And well, it turns out that we decided that we were indeed going to try again, and that's actually where I'm heading right now. I'm heading out to my girlfriend's house. So, I mean, I'm quite happy that we decided to try it again. We've definitely been clicking a little bit better on this go around, which is kind of nice. We both kind of realized the mistakes that we made in the last attempt and stuff like that, and there was definitely blame to be placed on both ends, and I'm definitely going to be the first one to admit that I was nowhere near being perfect. In fact, there were times when I was just downright a fucking, like, asshole, and I apologized to her about all that, and I've been trying my hardest to not bring that habit back. So we're back together and all lovey-dovey and things like that, and aw, yeah, it's all nice and happy. But the last fucking 3 times that I've tried recording this video, the fucking first time that I tried it, fucking my memory card decided I was going to get re-corrupted again. So luckily I didn't have to replace my memory card, I just had to reformat that. And then the time after that was still when me and her hadn't been together, so that was out of date news, and I decided that I need to re-record it. And now, and then the one right before this one, like I said, my audio sounded like shit, so we're gonna try it again. I had a story all lined up to tell you guys, but I've already told it like 3 times trying to get my videos to work, and kind of tired of telling it, so I might bring it up again later on. We'll see. But I kind of want to update you guys on where I am in life right now, because that's cool, right? And hopefully what I'm doing in life might inspire some other people, even though I'm not necessarily super successful at the moment, but I'm still following my dreams. So I had mentioned that I ended up changing my degree over to software development with a focus in mobile applications, and I'm still doing that, and I'm still trying to do my own project. But my friend hits me up last night, and he's like, hey, listen, I ended up setting up a business license and getting my business all set up, and I want you to be co-owner with me. And I was like, oh dude, that's fucking awesome. Why are these staying green? Okay, I've never seen that before. So he wants me to be co-owner, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. Like, what are we doing? And I'm not going to go into too much detail about it or anything like that, because it's still kind of under wraps, and you guys will definitely be hearing about it a bit more on the channel. But basically this business in itself, with his financial backing that he's putting in and stuff like that, and the plans that we have for it, has the potential to make it so that I never really have to be employed ever again, which I think I mentioned in another one of my videos is my ultimate goal. I think that'd be great, like never having to be employed ever again. That's cool. And no, it's not one of these stupid pyramid scheme things. It's an actual legitimate business that we're setting up. We're starting it from the very bottom, and I'm super excited about it. So that's really cool. Essentially what's going to happen with me as co-owner is I get 50% of all profits coming in, which is fucking awesome. I love it. And until we start getting revenue, he's paying me for the tasks that I'm doing. So I'm doing things like I'm setting up I'm setting up the website for his business. I'm helping him design the business cards, which are getting fucking fancy ass metal fucking like brass business cards. They look fucking awesome. Maybe I'll show you guys them when we get them made and I unveil what it is that we're doing. So I'm in charge of doing the website, I'm in charge of helping him out with the business cards and whatnot, and I'm also doing photography. So I'm essentially media for the most part. And I'm also, I guess you'd kind of call me a consultant, if you will. I'm kind of there to make sure that he's not gonna like fuck anything up, and he's there to make sure obviously that I don't fuck anything up either. But I've actually started a couple of small businesses in the past that I kind of let go. They were successful, it's just at that time in my life I couldn't support it. And with this, with me being, you know, a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and having a bit more financial backing and a bit more of my own financial security, you know, I'm actually able to help him out with this, and we can actually pursue this goal. So I think that's really fucking cool, and it feels awesome because I am literally starting a business with my best friend, and you guys, I cannot explain how cool that feels. A lot of people always say keep friendship and business away from each other, and I mean, I agree to that to a certain extent, but the friendship that I have with this friend specifically, like, we can tell each other anything, and we know that we aren't saying it in a judging way. We know we aren't saying it to be an asshole or anything like that. It's legitimately like, if we say something to each other, it's because that's how we feel, and there's a legitimate concern behind it, and the other person should actually think about it. It's a really, really weird fucking like setup, and I really, really like it. And it's not something that I see very often in many friends. But let's go back to talking about relationships, because like I said, that was kind of a big event in my life, and I didn't really get a chance to talk about it very much. So me and my girlfriend are back together. If you guys haven't seen that on Instagram yet, that was posted up there. So those of you who followed Instagram knew about this about a week and a half ago, which is pretty awesome. Maybe a week and a half ago? No, less than that. Less than a week, actually. So you guys found out about that then. And I mean, I have kind of a different outlook on relationships now. So a little bit about me that I haven't really revealed about myself, and I mean, doesn't really make sense because I'm making fucking moto vlogs and just sitting here and talking and just seeming normal, but I am an extreme introvert. Like, if there's anything more than a person or two in the group, more specifically a person or two that I don't know, I clam right up. I need to have a crutch. I need to like have my phone in my hand. I need to, I don't know, I need to do something. I need to walk away, something like that. I have this annoying fucking social anxiety that unless somebody is speaking directly to me, I just feel like a fucking outcast from the group, and I just feel really, really uncomfortable. So I'm a super introvert. That's only one instance of it, but an introvert in a relationship too. Like, I really, really like my alone time. Not to do that shit, you fucking perverted bastards, but I just really enjoy my alone time. I like having time to myself to think. I think fucking 90% of the day, I'm sure. Like, I'm always thinking about something. There's always two things at a minimum going on in my head. I'm convinced I have ADD or some shit. I don't know, maybe I should go get tested for that. Yeah, so I'm an introvert. I spend a lot of time by myself, and that was one of the really, really big issues that me and my girlfriend had, was I just always wanted to spend time with myself. And it got to the point where she felt like me hanging out with her was more of a chore, because she would have to fight with it and stuff like that. She'd be like, oh, hey, can we hang out tonight? And I'd be like, no, babe, I kind of just want to spend time, like, I just kind of want to just, you know, chill for a bit tonight. Like, I'll see you another day. And I just did that so frequently, and I didn't realize, well, I mean, I realized it, but I didn't realize how frequently, I guess, I was doing it. And I wasn't truly realizing how much it was affecting our relationship, and it was affecting it quite a bit. And then that just led to arguments and, you know, kind of tensions between us, and I really, really didn't enjoy that. I thought that was stupid. So that was, you know, a lot of the stuff that I thought about while me and her had been broken up. And I overanalyze everything, whereas I'm thinking almost all the time. I overanalyze everything. So that was a huge problem with our relationship, and I've been kind of making changes to my own life to try to fix that. Like, as I said, I'm going to go see her right now, which is something that I wouldn't have normally done in the past. Like, I would have been like, nah, babe, like, I just worked all day. Can I just stay home and chill? Wow, these guys randomly slammed on the brakes. More specifically, this van. I'm like staring ahead, making sure that I don't hit that fucking rut that almost made me eat shit last time. And then this guy's like, hold up, full brakes, 110 meter stopping distance, 60 to 0. Fuck, I'm driving a Honda Odyssey, get out of my way. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just that I wasn't paying attention. I'm probably gonna go back and watch this video and be like, fuck, Brandon, you're full of shit. You're just being a fucking idiot. And isn't that always the case when you're driving too? You're like, fuck, everybody else on the road's a fucking idiot. It's like, have you ever stopped to think maybe you're the one who's being an idiot? Just a tiny bit? Like, I definitely know that I've made mistakes that I've blamed other people for, and it just feels better that way, you know? I don't fucking know. I'm just blabbing on about everything now. Just one more thing that I wanted to bring up is there's going to be some work done on my bike. It just got a 1,000 mile service, which I think I said already. I also just got my forward controls, which I am super fucking excited about. Oh shit, I can ride my bike super comfortably now. I don't need to bitch about putting my feet down. I don't need to bitch about putting my feet back up. I can just fucking ride my motorcycle. I'm also thinking, I actually got my first, I guess you could call it, paycheck from that company that me and my friend are working on. Got my first pay from that, and that was a pretty substantial amount of money for the little bit of work that I'm doing. And I think I'm going to use that money to buy myself a new set of handlebars. So that may be going on my bike in the next little bit as well. So that'll be cool. My bike's getting a lot of changes done real quick, and it's kind of pissing me off because, like I said, it's fucking coming up on winter time, and I'm not going to be able to ride as much. God damn it. But oh well. Such is life, I suppose. But anyways, you guys, that pretty much does it for me. Sorry about the fucking Mach 5 wind that's coming through my helmet. Fuck, I don't even know if I'm gonna submit this video if my GoPro keeps on acting the way that it does. I'm gonna fucking throw it through the window if it fucking does the same shit that it did last time. That pissed me off. I had like 4 videos recorded, and it was like, hey, nope. That's what my camera says. It speaks to me. But like I said, that pretty much does it for me. Have a great night, you guys, and I guess I'll catch you all next week, I hope, assuming my GoPro doesn't decide it's going to take a dump. Bye.